Good morning, Sagittarius. So let's see what we all have going on for Virgo season for us this time around. Astrologically, our biggest issue right now is the fact that our ruling planet is in Gemini, where it doesn't like to be. So let's see how this works out for us, okay? Virgo season as a whole for Sagittarius. Virgo, being defensive. I don't know about you guys, but I've already been defensive for like a month, 2 months. And here. What is something unexpected? Something unexpected. That's way too many cards, so let's try that again. Just one card, please. Something unexpected for Sagittarius for Virgo season. Apparently, it really wanted me to take those 4 cards. Something unexpected. We're getting 3 no matter what, apparently. King of Cups. 9 of Swords. And 6 of Wands. So, how many of y'all got a King of Cups that's causing you or has caused you a lot of anxiety and a lot of frustration, maybe put you in a bit of depression, huh? And have you caught them out? Because you know we have no filter and we just speak sometimes, especially now with Jupiter being in Gemini. My mouth has lost all the tiny bit of filter that I had is completely gone these days, okay? But that 6 of Wands, you're winning. Despite the fact that these folks are pushing you, they're trying to control you, you've got this defensiveness up, you've got this guard up here. It is creating some anxiety, it is creating depression, anger, things of that nature. But you got this, right? You standing your ground is going to get you exactly where it is that you belong. And it's probably has a lot to do with the fact that Jupiter has been squaring Saturn for a while now. And it's like every time you try to make some kind of progress, somebody else is like, well, here, let me help you out. And all they do is block you. They want to help you, but not the way that you need to be helped. They want to help you in a way that would make them happy, type of thing. But yeah, keep standing your ground. You've got this, okay? How to stay grounded. I'm taking this one a little personal, if you guys can't tell. How to stay grounded during this time. Man, it is just throwing all kinds of stuff out here. 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and Strength. Look, I've had 6 of Cups popping out like a lot lately, but it doesn't seem so much associated with like past relationships or anything like that. This has been very much giving me that innocence, right? Remember when you were a kid and like you didn't really have to worry about a lot of stuff, you know, you could just do the things that made you happy. Like that's kind of the energy that I've been getting from this, especially when we're pairing it with this 4 of Swords. So there's like this energy going on here of wanting to find that peace, wanting to find that childlike innocence again, wanting to be able to live your life in that kind of state again, where you could sit down and read a book and not worry about whether or not somebody else was going to be mad that you weren't paying attention to them, you know, things like that. So really lean into that, right? Go for that, push for that, and make sure that you've got the boundaries going to stand up for yourself when folks push back on you for doing that. It's your life, man. If you need to sit down and chill out and maybe just hang out in the backyard, climb a freaking tree, whatever, do it. And everybody else be damned, okay? Find your peace right now and have good boundaries with others that are trying to take it or trying to tell you that you're doing it wrong, okay? An important emotion for Sagittarius during Virgo season. Man, why is it spitting so much out? Ooh. 8 of Swords and Queen of Wands. There's something that's been floating around in your head. Other people's voices are just like roaming around in there, and you know what? You're going to do what you're going to do. You are going to manifest what you need to manifest. It's like at some point, all of these other people's voices roaming around there, you're like, you know what? Screw you. This is my life. I will manifest the life I want to manifest, okay? That's honestly a very important emotion to have. You know, Sagittarius is like very free spirit, right? So when we're always listening to other people's voices that keep telling us the right things to do and the right ways to do things, it is draining, like very, very, very draining on us, okay? Because your sun is your life force. It is your vitality. And when you can't live that Sagittarian energy, it drains you, right? So I think a lot of us right now are hitting this point where we're just like, I'm going to do what I do. Everybody else be damned, okay? Something that will inspire Sagittarius. What is something that will inspire Sagittarius during Virgo season? Something, oh, Nine of Pentacles. Abundance. Now this is like that, you're not quite there to the end. You haven't made it all the way to the full abundance, but you're making it to a point where you feel good. You feel comfortable. It might not be your total goal yet, but it's someplace where you're able to stop and go, all right, I'm good here for the moment, okay? So it's a very inspiring place to be there, okay? Spirit guides speaking. How will spirit guides be speaking to Sagittarius during this time? The Hermit. So if you are kind of dealing with, and I'm going to say this, don't like to put too much personal out there, but this is something that's really been going on in my head. Just now realizing that those voices that have been floating around in my head have been floating around in my head my whole life, right? And because this is like a new realization to me. Oops, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. But anywho, yeah, there's this Saturn-Jupiter square that's been happening over these last few weeks. Jupiter's our ruling planet, okay? So it's really been creating a lot of roadblocks from it for us, and it's been bringing up a lot of trauma that I think that a lot of us weren't aware that we had, okay? So there is a need to make sure that you are doing that inner work and you're working through those things and you're trying to sort it out in a way that you can move forward without it affecting you anymore, okay? And quite honestly, I don't know about you guys, but lately, every time that I like start doing some kind of inner work, I'm not one to usually use the word downloads, but I don't know what other word to use here. The downloads and the synchronicities have gotten out of this world. It's been ridiculous, and I am not one to think that everything is a sign from God, but they've gotten out of hand to the point where you just can't deny it anymore. So definitely, if you are working on that inner work, doing meditation, journaling, whatever it is, listen to the ideas that pop into your head. Listen to that voice that comes in and tells you something and leads you down another path, okay? How to best support yourself. How to best support yourself. Maybe. There we go. Hold on. Let it go. Just kidding. So, Four of Pentacles is really about the stuff that you are like holding close, okay? It's the stuff that you don't really share with other people. And this could be money related, but it doesn't really feel that way with the other cards out here. This really could be more about, you know, we all keep stuff in our heads that we don't want to share with other people, and maybe it's time to start maybe therapy or a trusted friend or somebody that you can sit down and just kind of start unloading some of these things with them, okay? Just getting it out of your head, because right now it might be weighing you down quite a bit. And we also have Two of Swords on the bottom. My dogs are being weird. Two of Swords on the bottom. So we are very much in a crossroads space right here. Which way are we going to go? Are we going to go our own way? Are we going to go what makes everybody else happy? What direction are we going to go here? Okay. Clarifiers for our Seven of Wands. We have, I can't see that, 10 of Cups. I need new glasses. The Emperor and 3 of Cups. All right. So 3 of Cups is this celebration. It doesn't necessarily have to involve other people, but oftentimes it does, right? And this 3 of Cups is kind of, maybe you've got people that you're working with, the people that you're in, that are in your realm, that are just a good, comfortable space for you to be, that give you a feeling of celebration and happiness, right? And now we're in like defensive mode, because it's like we're having to make a decision. Are we going to decide between this happiness, this emotional fulfillment, or are we going to go for this hard-ass, I'm in charge type of energy? And in fact, this Emperor energy could very well be who you're defending yourself against. It could be that this Emperor is telling you what your 10 of Cups should look like. So really, when you've got this guard up, make sure that you are definitely in your head in an honest way, in an honest manner with yourself. Yeah, and we've got 2 of Cups here on the bottom. So there's something about relationships, partnerships, friendships, maybe groups that you're working with here. And now you're in a space where you're having to throw that guard up because other people are trying to tell you what your happiness should be or how you should get to that happiness, okay? Let's pull some oracles here. What is influencing Virgo season? Wisdom. You know what you need. You know what you want with your life. It's your life. You live it. You know what makes you happy. You know what makes you feel fulfilled, okay? What is the advice? Hunger. Go for it. Go for your happiness. Go for your vitality, for the things that feed you, okay? And then on the bottom we have discernment. Sometimes when we're like in this space, we're just like, right? We tend to let people in that we probably shouldn't be letting in because they're standing there going, oh yeah, I understand, here, I'll help you out, right? So make sure that you are using your discernment with others during this time as well.